Hi friends, it's Julia. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm sharing a layout that I made with my December 2019 Christmas stash kit and my January 2020 counterfeit kit challenge kit. I had built a very large stash kit in December and didn't get it used all up in December, and the counterfeit kit challenge kit had a Christmas kit as inspiration, and so I just continued working with the one that I already had built. Now, the inspiration for these layouts, or for this layout today, is from Christy's Beautiful Life. In November 2019, she did 20 days of 30 days of sketches. And so I have been following along, and this is actually sketch number 19, and it is by Laura Rumble. And for the sketches that she chose, she really chose a lot of sketches that are one or two photos or something like this, where the photos are cut down kind of small, and lots of mixed media. Now, I'll tell you, I haven't been doing nearly as much mixed media. Okay, none at all. I think I put a couple of splatters on a couple of pages, but that's about the extent of my mixed media with these sketches. I am not much for messy scrapbooking. And it's okay, because there's a whole lot of people out there who love the mixed media, who love all that messy scrapbooking, and more power to them. It's just not my thing, and that's okay. But the sketches that she chose for the 30-day challenge was, a lot of them were in more geared towards a lot of messy mixed media type stuff. And so I have modified along the way, rather than do a lot of, say, putting lots of different paint and splatters down in the background. I'm using pattern paper, and it's tending to work okay for me. And so here I am. This layout is called Christmas Morning. And so I am just sharing a couple of photos from Christmas. The top photo is my husband and I, and then the lower photos are my grandkids. And you can see in those photos that we are just kicking back, my husband and I, enjoying the morning. When Christmas rolls around at my house, we ask our kids not to buy us anything. They still do on occasion, but we ask them not to, only because we would rather spend the money on them rather than have them spend hard-earned money to buy their kids Christmas. I feel better if they let us do part of it, only because I get what it's like to be young and struggling to raise a family, and having support there from my husband's parents, my in-laws. They were always so very kind and so very gracious, and just always went overboard on my kids, and the stress was less on my husband and I. Because raising kids is hard, we all know that. And especially when you're young and you're broke, we get it. And we're at a point in our life where we're able to help them. And I would rather our money go towards buying them tons of gifts for the kids and grandkids so that my kids don't have to. And so we love to sit back and watch the kids. That's part of the magic of Christmas. The kids get the magic of the whole Santa Claus fairy tale, and that's okay. We continue to propel that fairy tale on, and it really sparks kids' imaginations when they're little, and I'm okay with that. But as they get older and they figure out who Santa Claus is, and it kind of takes some of the joy out for maybe their parents. But for my husband and I, knowing that our kids give us a list of what they want for Christmas, and then they get that stuff, seeing their excitement on their faces whenever they open their gifts, yeah, that's the best. Yeah, so enough of my spiel on Christmas, I guess. So here I've got that sticker sheet there. It's from the Yuletide collection from Close to My Heart, and that has been in my stash for a good long time. And I keep using every year. I think I use another piece or two off of it. I've got those stickers there from Market Street, and I'm using those a little bit more this year. The last couple of years, I've hoarded them. I haven't wanted to use them because they're too pretty to use, but I kind of committed myself this year to use more of them. That sticker sheet, I want to say is maybe, oh gosh, I don't remember who's the manufacturer, but they have been in my stash forever as well. And so every year I am trying to be more determined to get more pieces of it used. I've kept it around because I love the sentiments and I love the phrases and I love the colors. And so I just want to continue to use those things. And here I found a way to do it by cutting one of those long stickers down to actually be my journaling. And it says, "There's no place like home for the holidays." And so it's one long phrase that I've cut into pieces and popped up on journal spots. And so you see me stacking them there. Excuse me. I did put my stamping blocks down on the word morning. That is from the Freckled Fawn. I think it was from 2016 from their Christmas kit. I have struggled to use those. I bought them on clearance after Christmas, and I have struggled to use them the last couple of years, mostly because I think I've forgotten that they're there, or I put them into a kit and just didn't use them for whatever reason. They didn't suit the layouts that I was doing. And so this year, one of my plans when I created this kit was to use, because I have like 6 packages, I wanted to get some of them used before they go completely bad. They are the puffy sticker letters, and so the adhesive, because they are puffy, they kind of bow up along the edges, and then the adhesive doesn't stick any longer. And so you saw me there adding additional adhesive to the backs. Before I glued them, put them down on the paper with the glue behind them, and then you have to weight them down because they're kind of bowed up. There you see me taking some additional stickers from that Market Street sticker sheet and adding some pop dots behind them. And one says Traditions and the other says All Together. And I'm just adding them down there. There's no written, there's nothing as far as written journaling goes for this layout. It will be included with the other Christmas layouts from 2013. And so I don't even think I put a date on there unless I'm looking at it and I don't see that I even actually put a date on there. So I might put the year down in case, when I'm dead and gone, if my kids want to pull them out and keep them separately, or if my grandkids do, that'll be okay. Here I'm adding more stickers. I'm looking through all of my sticker sheets. I have a Chamel sticker sheet that I took several from, and I have, what's the other one that I have there? That's the Chamel collection that I pulled several from to use along that top there. Maybe they all came from that. Yeah, I think they did. I pulled the rest of the stickers that I'm going to use on there. And I'm just adding the foam adhesive to the back side and putting them up to mimic journaling, because I really didn't feel like writing anything. These are pretty self-explanatory when they're along with the other Christmas layouts that I have created from the same time period. All the layouts that I created this year were all from 2013, only because I am so far behind on scrapbooking. I think I've scrapbooked maybe one layout with some of the photos or two, and the same with years following. For 2014, 15, 16, 17, and 18, I have done like maybe 1 or 2 layouts, but the bulk of the photos remain in my photo album. And so part of doing this series, following along with the 30 days of sketches, is to get a lot of those photos scrapbooked. Excuse me. So I'm just going through and I'm adding these stickers along here, and I think that's really one of those ways that you can add some simple journaling. Or if you have scrap paper and you want to create like 1/2 inch by 1 or 2 or 3 inch little strips, you could put those across there and do handwritten journaling. Or if you printed it out on the computer and cut it down to different sizes, you could do the same thing. You could add them along the photo to be your journaling. But for me this year, I just opted to go with the stickers. Along the top it says Believe. The stars are brightly shining, blessed, all is bright, and merry everything and happy always. The wood veneer directly under the photo is one of those from Recollections. You know, they had like 5 or 6 phrases on a sheet, and they had adhesive pop dots behind them, but I've peeled all the pop dots off, and yeah, that's what I'm left with, just the wood veneer. Here I'm going through and I'm adding a lot of the enamel dots, and that's kind of like my finishing step when I'm creating layouts. I put the other stuff down and then I decide, okay, if I'm done putting all the other embellishments down, then I'm going to get out my enamel dots or gems or flatback pearls and add to the layout. And so here you see me just adding some around. And then I decide after I get that done that I want bling on the Christmas tree. And so you'll see me start that whole process at the top there, putting those gemstones or the flatback pearls on the Christmas tree. Excuse me. And I love how that little Christmas tree comes out. It's just so, it's one that I die cut out and put it together, pieced it together. You can't see the little trunk of it because it's back behind the journal spot or the journal sticker there, but you can see the gold star that I added to the top. That was all pieced together based on the die. Turned out super cute. Anywho, thanks guys for sticking around and watching my video. If I have inspired you to get into your stash and create some stuff, whether it be scrapbook layouts, cards, or whatever crafty thing that you want to create, I hope you will flip me a thumbs up and let me know that I've inspired you. And if you are interested in seeing more layouts made from your stash of older product, please feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and it will notify you whenever I post a new video. I so appreciate you guys being here and watching my videos, and I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. Anyway, I will talk to you guys on the next layout. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.